Bad Boys is directed by Michael Bay and its feature directorial debut, and it stars Martin Lawrence and Will Smith as Marcus Burnett and Mike Lowrey, two Miami narcotics detectives who are investigating a $100 million worth of stolen packs of heroin and must also protect a woman from an international drug dealer after she witnessed a key murder. Alright, so here's something you should know about me and the Bad Boys movies, this whole franchise. I did not see any of the Bad Boys movies until the third movie, Bad Boys for Life, I believe, came out, which that movie came out in January 2020, the last time I checked. Yeah, January 2020. And so yeah, January 2020 was the month and the year that I saw all of the Bad Boys movies. And the first two, at the time, 2020, the first two Bad Boys movies were available on Netflix, so I binge watched the first and the second movie, and then Bad Boys for Life came out in theaters, and I drove out and to my local movie theater, and I saw Bad Boys for Life in theaters just in time before the pandemic started happening, and everything started shutting down. But yeah, so yeah, 2020. So here's my thoughts. As of now, I have seen the first movie, second movie, Bad Boys for Life. I've not seen Bad Boys Ride or Die, and now I'm going through this journey of rewatching all of the Bad Boys movies, and then Bad Boys 2, Bad Boys for Life, and then for the first time ever, I will be watching Bad Boys Ride or Die, which came out earlier this year. But yeah, there's that. And also, like, I didn't know this movie was Michael Bay. I know the first two movies were directed by Michael Bay, but I didn't know the first film was his, like, directorial debut. Like, it's his entrance. Like, this is the first film that he's ever directed. And then when we think of Michael Bay now, nowadays, we think of, we connect him to the Transformers movies, which were mostly garbage. Even the first one, I'm sorry, but like the first, I know some people let the first movie slide, but I can't. I tried my best to watch. I tried my best, but I remember like I cringed so hard. It was so bad. I tapped out from the first Transformers movies. It's not my taste. Maybe you guys can get through it, but I can't. I cannot. But anyway, but yeah, like it's Michael Bay. So there's that. And so yeah, here's what I think about. Here's my thoughts on the Bad Boys, the first two, like the third one, Bad Boys for Life. I have mixed feelings about this film. Bad Boys 2 is a really bad movie, and I'll get into why in a future movie review for that. So look out for that. But Bad Boys for Life is definitely so far the best Bad Boys movies out of the whole franchise. And I heard mixed to like positive reviews of Bad Boys Ride or Die. I've looked at the Rotten Tomatoes. I've read some reviews on Rotten Tomatoes. So people have like mixed to, positive feelings to Ride or Die. But yeah, I'm pretty sure we can all agree that, I'm pretty sure everyone can agree that Bad Boys for Life is the best movie out of the whole franchise. But we'll get to all that in a future video. I've already posted my review for Bad Boys for Life, so go ahead and check out my review for that. It's an older video. But yeah, this is how this video review is going to be broken down into. I'm going to be talking about the positives, going into the negatives, and then we're going to conclude this movie review easy peasy. So yeah, let's dive right into it, shall we? Let's not waste any more further time. I do like the idea of having a buddy, buddy cop films about detectives. It's interesting, despite being generic. You got Lethal Weapon, which I have not seen. I know, don't kill me. Don't please don't kill me. But I will watch Lethal Weapon in the future. But when it comes to buddy cops films, like the only one that sticks out in my mind is Rush Hour. Maybe one day in the future I'll review the Rush Hour movies, but the Rush Hour trilogy with Jackie Chan and Chris Tucker, it's just religion. It's just religion. I love it. My parents love the Rush Hour movies. Oh my god, it's such a funny, entertaining time, entertaining movies. But yeah, I do like the idea of buddy cop films, even though even though it is generic. So I guess that's a little bit of a flaw. I think Lawrence and Will Smith, both of these men, their performances in this film were amazing. And despite the overuse of explosions, which I mean, it's directed by Michael Bay, so of course there's got to be explosions, ginormous like spectacles of explosions. The special effects are fun and entertaining, and I thought Michael Bay did a decent job directing this film. I mean, this is his first film that he's ever this is the first film that he's ever directed. It's his directorial debut, as I mentioned in the opening of this video. So I thought he did a pretty decent job, not bad. I think he pulled it off real good. The action was very well made and was awesome to watch. And, these are like two very likable characters. These Miami-Dade detectives, Will Smith, Martin Lawrence, and both of them, like the chemistry and the dialogue, and you can feel it. You can feel it, you can sense it. It's like bouncing back and forth between the two of them, and that I thought the writing really did help with that, as pairing that with you know the performances and all that. But yeah, speaking of the dialogue, it is really enjoyable and creative. The dialogue and the lines that these characters, that these actors were able to deliver was pretty enjoyable and entertaining. That's it. That's all the positives that I can really think of. Not really too much else I can say. Um, I mean, this is Michael Bay's very first movie, but I can't really excuse that. There is way too much overusage of explosions in this film, and of course that would become a Michael Bay trope that would lead into and spread into and plague the Transformers movies. Oh God. I haven't reviewed the Transformers movies directed by Michael Bay, but God knows I'm gonna have to go through all that garbage in the future. But anyway, yes. I thought the script did not diverge from the generic plot of it being a buddy cop genre film, instead opting for repeated use of formulaic scenes. Yeah, the screenplay, it was really poor. It was pretty generic and bland. It just comes off as like the generic buddy cop film, and it's just formulaic. Um, yeah, there's like way too many like set pieces and explosions. Then there's way more explosions in this movie than the actual story in the script. You know what I mean? Um, yeah, it's not really good. Um, I'm trying to think. I mean, yeah, like there's a lot of police detective cliches in this film. There's a oh there's a these like there's like an extended the action scenes were way too long, way too extended. Um, but yeah, it really does drag on. I can't really, yeah. That's pretty much all I have to say for Bad Boys. Goodbye. But yeah, anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that's all I have to say for Bad Boys. Thank you so much for taking time to listen to my review, my thoughts. Please like and subscribe. Definitely subscribe because that would help me out a lot, and I appreciate that. I'm thankful for all that. I love you guys, and I thank all of you guys for supporting me and helping me out. And yeah, I'll see you in my next video. Peace.